to our DOT Secretary, Tourism Promotion Board's Chairperson, and DOT MICE Manager. Thank you for acknowledging our invitation to attend this important meeting in our organization. Also, thank you to our technicalities and documentation team. To start our meeting, may I call on Ms. Marigles Haifalelis to discuss the objectives and to give insights regarding in our agenda today.
Yes, thank you so much to our facilitator, Miss Aboyme. Thank you so much. And hello, everyone. Have a
Good
Hello.
nice
morning,
day.
everyone. Hello.
Hello. And I just want to say thank you for accepting my invitation to our DOT MICE department, Miss Samarita, and to our Tourism Promotion Board Secretary, Chairperson, Miss Paralag, and to our technicalities, Mr. Christian Aro. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
accepting my invitation.
Thank you.
Okay, so to give an objective, since 2020, the Department of Tourism has a lot has a lot of changes in terms of allocating funds for the allotted funds for the LGU. So to be part of this new normal, the campaigns, projects, and events of the department become limited. As a result, the department has raised 3.5 million pesos extra budget, and we don't know where to invest or give this. So I want to ask where we could allot this money and what project is the best to implement. So I want to hear first from Miss Paralag, our
Yeah,
TPP chairperson. Thank you.
I suggest it is better if we give it to the DOT LGUs and use for their city's promotional campaign.
Yeah, I agree. Since they don't have a lot of money for promotion yearly, I think it's better if we give them a chance to promote and highlight their city's treasure.
Oh, that's great. And how are we going to implement that?
We should send them an invitation like this one as part of the project and tell them the reason behind the project. And the only thing that each DOT LGUs have to do is to create a reason or a presentation as to why their city is deserving to win the money.
Definitely. And to add up, I guess it is good if we contact them as soon as possible, since time is running and we're about to move in the next quarter of the year.
Yes, I think that is the better way. So when do you think the best to start this project?
Maybe next week. Let's give them a 1 week to prepare for their presentation.
Okay, thank you. That was duly noted. And I think what is the best tagline for this project? I think that's the one that we have
I
to.
think DOT promotion, oh, sorry, I think DOT promotional campaign, why should we choose you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, thank you so much. Is everyone agreeing on that? DOT promotional campaign.
Yes, I agree with that. Oh, why
Okay.
should we choose you?
Yes,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the tagline for that project. I can't wait to be part of you and working with you guys.
Yes. Um, can I ask the facilitator to send us a copy of the minutes of the meeting so that we can review?
Yes, of course, we will. And
Okay, thank
to
you.
wrap up, okay, to wrap up, we are going to give each city's DOTLGUs an invitation regarding to this topic, and we will give them at least 1 week to propose or to prepare. And also, the criteria for judging will be explained. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for attending this meeting.
Thank you for
I
being
am
Thank
here.
you.
very, yes, thank you so much. I'm very happy to plan this event with you, with the two of you, and with my co-team, my facilitators, and our technicals. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Excuse me?
You're on mute. You're on mute,
Yes.
Miss Aboyno. You're on mute.
All those plans are duly noted. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
I think we're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can now say that this meeting is successfully ended. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everyone.
Have a good
Thank you
day.
so
Have a
much.
good
Thank
day.
you so much, guys.
Hi, good day. This is Miss Abby Labastida, the Secretary of DOT. Yes, I just want to ask if you've received the letter of invitation from DOT. Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Wishing you a wonderful day, Miss Lelis, as well as to our fellow people from the Tourism Promotion Board and Department of Tourism representatives.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
We're no longer holding these representatives from each provinces of Quezon, Bulacan, and Zamboanga from their desire to prove themselves as the one to deserve receiving the certain amount of funds for the promotion, development, and sustaining the land to the people who would like to explore it. First up, let's hear it from Bulacan.
A pleasant day to our dear Department of Tourism Chairman, Tourism Promotion Board President, and Vice President of the Philippines. I am Marian, together with Rhea, here to present the beauty and eco-friendly Doña Remedios Trinidad.
Welcome to Doña Remedios Trinidad. So as you can see on the map, Doña Remedios Trinidad is the largest municipality in Bulacan, occupying almost one-third of the total land area of the province. Next slide, please. So the geography, it lies on the southern edge of the Sierra Madre mountain range and partially embraces three major conservation areas: Angat Watershed Forest Reserve, Biak na Bato National Park, Doña Remedios General Tino Watershed Forest Reserve. Physical features of Doña Remedios Trinidad, Bulacan. DRT is the biggest municipality, having a total land area of about 92,298 hectares, or almost 36% of the provincial land total. DRT is followed by the municipalities of San Miguel and Norsagaray, with the land areas representing more than 6% of the provincial total. Also, DRT composed of 8 barangays. So here the list of waterfalls that you can find in Doña Remedios Trinidad, Bulacan: Verdivia Falls, Secret Falls, Talon de Eva Falls, Talon ni Lucab Falls, Talon Pedro Falls, Talon Pari Falls, 13th Falls, and Zamora Falls. Next slide, please. So what are the biological features in Bulacan? Next slide, please. So the production component of the land use plan deals with those areas used for the production goods and services as croplands, mining and quarrying areas, fishery, timber, and fuel woods forest. So the protection component, on the other hand, are those areas designed to be protected from human activities for purposes of protecting its unique physical and biological significance. Next slide, please. So here the three of the top tourist spot that you can find in Doña Remedios Trinidad. First is the Tila Pilon Hills. So this spot is an easy day hike for those who want to enjoy nature but don't want to expend too much energy. The trail is scenic and mostly flat with gradual ascents and descents, and a short river crossing. This is a cheaper option for all those craving to book a flight to Bohol but could not afford the ticket. Next slide, please. Next is the Talon Pari Falls. This one is a mere cascade where tourists can freely sit along the rocky slopes of the falls. The river where the water falls is at least 5 to 6 feet deep. Next slide, please. So lastly, the Talon ni Eva. Talon ni Eva is located in Sitio Tubigan, Barangay Kalawakan, Doña Remedios, Trinidad, Bulacan. So one thing that's unique to the waterfalls of Doña Remedios, Trinidad is the way they're all named. Talon ni Eva, for an instance, was named after a Dumagat ancestor named Eva. Some accounts say that Eva is short for Evaristo or Magandang Dilag. Next slide, please.
Okay, so first I want to apologize about the typo or error in our PowerPoint presentation that Talon ni Eva is we put here Taon ni Eva. So now let's proceed to why you choose the Doña Remedios Trinidad of Bulacan. Next slide, please. The locals of Kalawakan, DRT Bulacan have demonstrated their perseverance, solidarity, and courage in protecting their environment. In fact, their local government unit is fighting from destruction caused by small and large mining industry, illegal logging activities, charcoal making, and poaching of wildlife. They also defend and took care of the indigenous people like Tagalogs and Dumagats as part of their community. Next slide, please. Another thing is that Doña Remedios Trinidad promote a eco-friendly and sustainable livelihood such as communal farming and eco-historical tourism. The community also prioritize corporate social responsibility, illustrate social, societal, and environmental commitments, which can support our international development projects. And next slide, please. Oh, and of course, though they are the least populated of all cities in Bulacan, the Doña Remedios Trinidad has the largest municipality because it occupies almost 1/3 of the total land area of the province. That's all. Thank you for listening about our presentation.
Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much,
Thank you
Bulacan.
for
Thank
that
you so much.
wonderful presentation. And now the next presenter is the Quezon Province. The floor is yours.
I'm on a last straw. I'm broken.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Candy May Garcia Leon. I'm one of the representatives of Quezon Province, and together we will be discussing why you should choose Quezon Province with Micah Marie Del Rosario, my partner. Okay, next slide, please. So, Quezon Province, or in Tagalog known as Lalawigan ng Quezon, is a province in the Philippines located in the Calabarzon region in Luzon. Quezon is southeast of Metro Manila and bordered by the provinces of Aurora to the north, Bulacan, Rizal, Laguna, and Batangas to the west, and the province of Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur to the east. Well, not everyone knows, but Quezon Province is actually really in the southern part of, of Manila. So you can access this through land. So you don't really have to fly over there or to take by the sea travel. You can only go there if you have a car. You can go there by using buses. It is very cheap and also very accessible. Next slide, please. The province is also includes the Polillo Islands in the Philippine Sea, some marine parts of the Verde Island Passage. The center of the world's marine biodiversity are also known in this province. Well, Quezon Province is actually a very beautiful place that is not yet very popular. But this province offers a lot of beautiful places that you haven't seen before. So Quezon Province actually composed of different islands, and this also includes the Polillo Islands, which can offer you variety of, if you love nature, this can offer you variety of things that you want to do to know and you want to see, if you want to feel that the very nature and province vibe. Next slides, please. Quezon is a home to heritage age houses from the early 20th century, built in the American architecture of the time, such as the Enriquez Gala Mansion, Gala Rodriguez House, and Villas Riaya. Well, the good thing about Quezon province, it doesn't just give you this beaches, this island vibe. It also gives you this very authentic vibe of connecting with our past, with our history. So when you go to Quezon province, you'll see a lot of old churches, old houses that has a very rich history and has been founded even before people um, created a lot of popular scenery in the Philippines. So Quezon province really can offer you a very rich culture that includes both nature and also both heritage. Next slide, please. So that is actually Villa Sariaya. As you can see, it might look like very new because the people who are managing that really preserve it very well. It's a very beautiful place. When you go inside it, you can really see the culture of it. It has this Victorian vibe, and as you can see, it's still very colorful and still very beautiful. But this is a place where you can visit and also see the culture that the past can offer you. Next slide, please. And the Kamayan Palaisdaan is a hotel and resort. Well, this is actually very popular in Quezon province. This place can really offer you this very good experience of a restaurant and a hotel. This offers a variety of seafood dishes. Well, Kamayan sa Palaisdaan is more into seafood dishes actually, but also you can eat there while floating into that very beautiful water area. Next slide. So this next slide will be discussed by my partner, Micah Marie Rosario. And Micah, please come in.
Thank you, Candy. So, Quezon Province is called Cocolanja with the Philippine Statistic Authority confirming the province is top coconut producer in Calabarzon. Quezon Province is called Cocolanja with the Philippine Okay. So the reason why Quezon Province remain as the top agricultural producing province of various farm product in Calabarzon region. One fact that can attest to this is its total agricultural land area of 450,186 hectares that represent the 51% of the total land area of the province. A huge portion of this massive agricultural land compromises the coconut plantation, making the province maintain its reputation of being the largest coconut production area in the Philippines. And next slide, please. So Quezon Province also popular for seafood dishes and variety of food that being showcased internationally. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. And now let's go to the third presenter, which is the Zamboanga. The floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Sham Mercedes, the representative of Zamboanga Peninsula. Come and let us explore one of the most important and busiest port cities in the Philippines, bursting with a diverse culture and rich history. Next slide, please. Here is the map of Zamboanga Peninsula. The region is located on the eponymous Western Mindanao of Island of Mindanao that lies between the Moro Gulf, port of the Celebes Sea, and Sulu Sea. Next slide, please. Geography: Zamboanga Peninsula, long semicircular peninsula of western Mindanao, Philippines, extending southwesterly toward the Sulu Archipelago and Borneo. It has an area of roughly 5,600 square miles and 14,500 square kilometers. It is bordered on the north and west by the Sulu Sea and on the south by the Moro Gulf. Next slide. Zamboanga's principal exports include fish products, processed fruit, coconut-based products, shell and rubber manufacturers, and wooden furniture. Rice is imported. Additional, the region is the largest rubber producer, the biggest manufacturer of canned sardines, and the capital of bottled sardines in the Philippines. Its the major agribusiness activities include coconut milling, processing and seafood processing, rubber and fish processing. Next slide, please. Um, what is Zamboanga Peninsula known for? It is also known for the old St. James Parish and the beach resort of Decac, which is Tipolog, capital of Zamboanga del Norte. It is known for their abundance of orchids, thus it is called Orchid City of the South or Orchid City. Next slide. What to see and do in Zamboanga City. Next slide, please. Go island hopping at Once Islas or 11 Islands. Next slide, please. Here is the Once Islas. Zamboanga Peninsula is becoming a known destination for beachgoers because of this emerging eco-cultural tourism destination known as the Once Islas, pronounced as Once. The Once Islas is a site of ecotourism program where low-impact activities such as kayaking, swimming, and hiking are practiced. An island hopping tour in Once Islas is highly recommended. If you're a mermaid or merman by heart and loves beach bumming, this day tour is perfect option for you. Once Islas is an cultural tourist spot established in Zamboanga Peninsula. The island group consists of 11 different islands, and all of them have tourist-friendly features, complete with cottages and trekking trails. Next, you can also shop at famous Kanilar Barter. This market is the drop-off place of products imported from Indonesia and Malaysia, coming from the country's backdoor route of Sulusi. Inside, you will find several interesting products comprising of colorful batik shirts, sarongs and dresses, hats, bags, scarves, souvenir items, and even staple Malaysian grocery items such as mee goreng noodles and white coffee. So don't leave Zamboanga City without joining a guided day tour and buying pasalubongs at Canilar Barter Trade Center. Next slide, please. Here is the sample picture at Canilar Barter Trade Center. As you can see, it's the sample pictures of their products, which is the batik, colorful batik shirts, different souvenir items. Next slide, please. What are their trade and investment? Their trade and investment that Zamboanga Peninsula is the country's major producer of canned and bottled sardines, as well as rubber, mango, seaweeds, banana, and coconut. The abundance of tuna, sardines, banana, coconut, fruits, and poultry and livestock products in Mindanao is attributed partly to its advantage as bird flu and free island in the country. Next slide, please. Why should we visit Zamboanga Peninsula? Explore Zamboanga, known as the City of Flowers and one of the most important and busiest port cities in the Philippines, bursting with a diverse culture and rich history. Zamboanga Peninsula possesses a charm that would satisfy the curious traveler. Next slide. Zoom in to Zamboanga to discover the different aspects of what may be considered the Zamboanga Peninsula's most progressive city. Okay, this brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your interest and attention. Once again, I'm Sham Rosedas, the representative of Zamboanga Peninsula.
Wow, what a wonderful presentation from Zamboanga.
Good job. That was a great presentation, Sambonga.
Yes, and I want to congratulate every group from Bulacan, Quezon, and Zamboanga. Thank you for giving us a great presentation. Thank you.
Now we have heard and seen all those magnificent works and can't argue that there is an absolute tough choice to make. A breakout session will be initiated for the decision making on what province that the funds will be granted.
Okay, so see you guys later, and we will going to have a break up session or breakout session. Thank you so
And
much.
now we're officially opening the breakout session. Welcome to the breakout session.
Presentation are all well delivered and it's good.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I
agree with
all
that.
Yes. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Samarita, and thank you, Paralag. I also agree, and some of the proposed projects are promising and deserve to get the funds. Is that true?
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yes.
They're all deserving.
Yes, thank you so much.
So, do we have the decision?
I will just finish my computations for their presentation. Is that okay? And then
Yes,
I will
please
give
take
my
your
critique.
time,
But
Miss
you,
Lelens.
Thank
yes,
you.
thank you. But you can guys give a critique. So let's have for the first group the Bulacan. Miss Paralag, do you have something to tell
Yeah,
about Bulacan?
yeah. I like their presentation a lot. They promoted um the Doña Remedios Bulacan well, since I'm not very familiar with the place. So yeah, I like what they did.
Yes. And Miss Amarita?
I can say that they really present the Bulacan, the Doña Remedios, and show us the destination that you can visit there.
Yes, Mr. Arojo?
Yes, I agree with the presentation. They showcase the culture and the beautiful destination of Bulacan.
Yes, thank you. That's nice and that's good to hear. Thank you for that. Next is the Quezon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I say something about Quezon first? I really
yeah,
love
sure.
how they present. I really love how they present it. They present it very well. And of course, we don't know a lot about Quezon, and they give that justice. So I really love it. Okay. I wanna hear from Samarita first.
I can say that I love their presentation because they not just show the destination but also share the story behind that destination that give us the give us the knowledge about their destinations.
Yes, thank you. And Araho? Mr. Araho?
What I like about the presentation of Quezon Province is they showcase the beautiful destination like pristine beaches
Yeah.
and white sands, something like that.
Yes, thank you. And Miss
Yeah,
Paralag?
I agree. They showed us a different I mean a different view of the Quezon province. So yeah, I like what they did. That's
Yes,
much.
thank you so much. And for the last presentation, the Zamboanga, what can you say about it? Okay, I want to hear first from Miss Paralag. What is something that Zamboanga has? Like you felt like,
Hmm.
oh, I really
So
want to
yeah,
visit Zamboanga.
I haven't personally visited the place yet or the province, and watching the presentation makes me want to visit.
Thank you. Miss Amarita?
To be honest, if we hear the word Zamboanga, it just scares me a lot because of the tragic stories about there. But when they present it, it shows this justice and people must go there, even if there's a lot of stories about there.
Wow, thank you. Mr. Arojo, do you want to say something?
In Zamboanga's presentation, um, what I like about is the culture, the tradition of Zamboanga, and the colorful um, festival, something like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. I do also love Zamboanga. They give us a brief, a smooth flowing information about their city. You know, it's a brief, yet it is very powerful and it gives me impact. So thank you so much for that, Miss Aboyme.
So, now do we have the decision who's the winner of the fund?
Yes. For me, it's Zamboanga City. Thank you.
How about you, Miss Paralag?
I'm still computing the scores that I have.
Oh, okay.
Please
I'll be back to
thank
you.
you.
How about you, Miss Samarita?
Um, I also choose Zamboanga because they say it clearly.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Arojo?
I also go for Zamboanga.
So I think we have a how
Unanimous
about you, Miss
decision.
Paralag?
Yeah, I vote for Zamboanga as well.
Okay, so I guess we have a major decision that the winner is the Sambag. Okay, let's go back to them.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you so much,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank
Now
you
that
so
we
much.
have the decision makers back after moments of weighing and the information gathered from the presenters, let's hear it from our DOT head on who should be the receiver of funds.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm so happy and glad to say that everyone exceeds in my expectation. Everyone present well from Bulacan, Quezon province, and Zamboanga City. Thank you so much for explaining and for giving us justice about why we have to choose you and why you deserve the 3.5 million funds from Department of Tourism. And in behalf of Department of Tourism, thank you so much for participating to this event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for giving us the time to create a presentation about your province, your chosen province, and we really appreciate it. And we hope to see you soon when we decided to visit the province.
Yes. And Miss Samarita, our DOT Mice.
Thank you so much for all the participants and thank you for sharing us your knowledge about the destination and we hope to see you all in the future.
Yes. And Mr. Arojo.
Thank you so much, guys, for participating this kind of event.
Yes. And also, before everything, before I announce the winner, the chosen winner, I just want to say thank you once again to our DOT My Secretary, Miss Samarita, to our TPD, Tourism Promotion Board Chairperson, Miss Paralag, to my
Thank you.
technicals, to Mr. Arojo, and our facilitator, Miss Aboy. Thank you so much. And are you guys ready? Okay, are you guys ready?
Are you
Ready?
guys ready?
So, for
So,
our DOT.
no, wait.
Wait, okay.
Why we choose? I think we should provide
Ah,
them the reason
yeah.
why we chose this place.
Yes,
So we
thank you so much
choose.
for
We
reminding me. Thank you.
Yes. So we chose this province because they really showcase what the province is about. They provided great insights and where they will use the money for for in the city. So yeah, that's why I mean that's my reason why I chose this province.
Yes, thank you. And my reason why I chose this province is because this province really gave me, an excitement to go to that province and to do something better, to do something great, to relax and all. And I chose this province because this province is a very nice place and they explain it well. And I know that if ever that I and I know that if ever that they got the fund already, they will give changes and to the community and to the city. Thank you.
So I guess let's announce the winner.
Okay.
Okay, the winner for our DOT Mice 2021 is is Zamboanga Peninsula. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And
Congratulations, Zamboanga.
Congratulations.
Where is
Once
the
again, congratulations to the winner and will take home their 3.5 million prize. The official check will be sent to you by your LGS email. Thank you everyone. Keep safe and mabuhay.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
everyone. Have a good
everyone!
day.
Congrats, Wongga!